Hey guys, it's Mel here with Tech from Our Perspective, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Sony XPERIA Z2. Now, I would like to thank Vodafone UK for sending this out to me for review. Check out their 4G plans in the link below on Vodafone Red. Really recommend it. Sign up and get either 6 months free of Spotify or Sky Sports, and soon Netflix. So, let's get into the video. So instantly you can see that this is the Sony XPERIA Z2. This is Sony's current flagship device and it is just a beauty. And you can see that this is what the device actually looks like on the side. And you can see here are the speakers. So there's only like 3 small speakers in one place. So that's to ensure waterproof thing for the speakers, while also keeping it fair. The speakers aren't exactly great, so but I'll get into that later on. Here on the side, if I turn this over, let's turn this here. Here on the side you have what is the I think it's the SIM tray. I haven't opened this up. And basically once you open this bit up, which is where you can charge your phone, open it. And here you have a micro SD card, and I think this is actually SIM tray, so I don't really know what that is. Sorry for that misinformation. Let's try. Here we go. Let's just try ejecting this, whatever it is. I think I need a special pin for that. Doesn't matter now. On the side right here, you have the power button. Right here, the camera button right here, the volume down button, volume up button, and a micro SD slot. So if you want to expand your storage, then you can. It goes up to I think 64 gigabytes. So let's just quickly look at the actual phone at the back. So here you have what says Xperia right at the bottom. And right here, so here it says Sony, which you can see. I think this means NFC. 20.7 megapixel camera with an aperture of 2.3, I think that is. And here is one flash right here, so that looks pretty cool. However, let's get into the actual phone. So we're going to unlock this. Let's just unlock it. Right, here we go, and instantly you can see that this is Sony's Android theme, and it looks quite nice. It's changed from the Z1, which had a dark theme, and now it's much lighter. The colours on the theme actually transition. So right now it's blue, but later on you might see it changes to pink or green or something else. It does transition. And I think we'll start this test off with a benchmark test. So we'll try an Antutu. I've never tried this on this phone before, so let's just see how it does on first test. It says excellent, how can it be so good? So I'm guessing it's one of the best phones out there. It says 4th best, so let's try this. Test, full test. Okay, that's done. Test. So now it's going to do the benchmark test from Antutu, and you'll be able to see how the CPU and GPU compares. It has a Snapdragon 801 processor with, I believe, 2.3 gigahertz quad core with a Adreno 330 GPU, I think. Sorry for not knowing completely off my head, but I'll leave the link in the description below where you can check out specs and so. But this is very good. You will not experience lag or anything like that with this phone. Just smooth gaming experience, normal usage, multitasking, so whatever you want, because this is what is meant to be one of the best phones out there, and I absolutely love it. And right here, while we're showing you this, you can see that this is the front camera, and here it says Sony at the front, and it's got black front with the white outside, and you can actually get this phone in black. But for this PR review, unit, I have it in white. It's taken some time with the benchmark test, however that's how it usually is. And here we go, we're almost going to get into the actual test where you can see frames per second and so on to judge for yourself. Here we go, so this is a 2D test and you can see that it's running really smoothly. This DSLR cameras are only shooting at 25 FPS, but how it's smoother than that. Here we go, no performance issues right here. Still on the 2D test. And here we go on to a 3D test. So we're just going to focus this camera. Okay, here we go, and you can see that it's running at around at least 40 FPS. We're into 36, 38, 35. We were in 44, 43, 43 again, 44, 45, 51, 50, and so on. So it'll do quite well for FPS, and you can see there's no performance issues at all. This is compared to my Galaxy S4, which had something like 30 FPS. So here you can see that it is one of the best phones out there. So on top you have the HTC One M8, Samsung Galaxy S5, Galaxy Note 3, and here is what is called this D6 503, but it's actually meant to say Xperia Z2. And you can see that it slightly outperforms the Xiaomi Mi3, and is just under the Galaxy Note 3, which is surprising because the Galaxy Note 3 came out before, and I think it has a Snapdragon 800 processor. We're going to move on to Geekbench to show you a better understanding for how good this is. And here you can see that when I was going through, no lag whatsoever. For accidentally open up BBC Media Player. Oops. Here we go. So here are some specs. Yes, it is a 2.3 GHz processor, but it says 2.727 here, and we're running on KitKat 4.4.2, which is good. 3 GB of RAM. Well, let's go. So this benchmark is actually running quite quickly, which is good, and I've tried it before and it did pretty well. So you can see that it's almost on 50% already. And the benchmark's almost done. You're going to see it's quite heavy. It's just ripping through the benchmark to show the speed. And here you go, single core score of 907 and multi-core score of 2610. This is amazing to see how much phones have advanced, because if you go on the iPhone 4, then you'll get a single core score of something like 400, and that phone is just about still in date. So it's over double what you'd get on the iPhone 4, which is amazing on the single core. And this is just a great multi-core score. Like I've said, you won't have any issues using this phone and so on with the performance. And here you can just see it's using Snapdragon's processor, motherboard, so on. And here are some scores if they mean anything to you, if you're a proper geek. Next up, we're going to do an internet test. So I believe I have speed test on here, so we can search apps on here, which is good. And you can't do that on TouchWiz, which is a shame, and I don't have a speed test. So we'll quickly download this. Here we go. This will download really quickly, or not. Google Play stopped working. Here we go. And there's MKB HD right here. So that's already downloading and now it's installing. So you're going to see how quickly it installs, and there we go. as quick as that. So we are on Wi-Fi right now on my BT Infinity, which is fibre optic broadband, so we'll see how this does. Begin test. So here you can see that it's almost hitting 50 Mbps. It should go up or not. It actually dropped from what it was, however this is still good speed for Wi-Fi, and the upload is also awesome. We're actually hitting new figures, highs, well we were on the 18, and I do not usually get on 18 Mbps on the upload. However, I just did hit it for fair quickly, and now we'll try this without Wi-Fi and on Vodafone's 4G network. So we'll turn mobile traffic on, mobile data is on, and now turn Wi-Fi off. So let's just restart this test. Here we go. So here we're experiencing still good speeds, and you can see how fast Vodafone's 4G is. It's better than most of UK's Wi-Fi, which is very funny, because usually you get around 12 Mbps, I think is the average, something like that, which is quite poor because you'll get 30.79 Mbps download on Vodafone's 4G network. So if you did ever get like high amount of internet on Vodafone, then you can even use it as home broadband, but that's not really recommended. However, I do strongly recommend Vodafone's Red 4G plan, because with Vodafone's Red 4G you also get free Spotify. And here, let's just quickly go back. You can see that you got 5.48 Mbps upload and 30.79 Mbps download. So let's just go on to it. And because of Vodafone Red 4G, you actually have free Spotify on this, so I can listen to anything I want. Now it's downloading songs, and here we go. This is my starred list, and let's just try something like something not copyrighted. So I know Shine by Spectrum. Here we go. So you can see it works, and this is kind of speaker test. We'll put this up to full this. The speakers aren't really that great, however I'm trying to give you an impression of how it is. The video may have jumped like really badly because the DSLR was recording for too long, so the memory card filled up. So it's about to drop. And here we go. So these are the speakers, and now they sound okay, but I was trying to watch a video earlier and they didn't sound very good. Place on the surface. That's how it says, place on the surface, turn it other way around. Sounds better when it's face down. Place it like this. Still sounds okay. So that's good. And that's my music test. Next up, I am going to move on to the waterproof test. Now this is amazing, and the video will look different because I am going to include this in a individual video. So I'll be back. Hey guys, it's Mel here with Tech from That Perspective, and today I'm going to be doing a Sony XPERIA Z2 waterproof test. So we're going to run this underwater and see how this performs. Now I'm in a bathroom, so the sound might be a bit weird. However, here we have the Z2 being awesome as it is. So here we have a sink, so we're just going to run this tap on, turn the screen on. Here we go. Get the jack a bit. I just got the jack right here. Nothing happened. Let's quickly unlock this. Screen's still working. It's not sensitive right now. Oh, here we go. It just did stuff and now it's doing stuff. I'm not sure how much water this can take. Almost gonna run a benchmark. Nope, we're not. We're going on to the home screen and so on. So that's with cold water. Oops. That's with cold water, and you see that it's still fully functional. Here you go, because it's waterproof. And here's hot water. So I hope this does make a difference. Here we go. Load up of the stuff here, and here we have it. The phone is now hotter because I put it under hot water. We'll turn this tap off. Here we go, and that's the phone. Let's see if it works. Right, this works. Let's just go on to Google Chrome. Here we have some EastEnders information. Just go into anything, I don't know. See if this is working. Internet, Google, loads, still working perfectly. So that was the Sony XPERIA Z2 waterproof test. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a comment below, subscribe and like the video. This has been Mahel here with Tech from Another Perspective, showing you the Sony XPERIA Z2 waterproof test, and I'm out. Peace. The last bit I'm going to show you for this review is the camera. So here we have it. This 20.7 megapixel camera, which is awesome, and it can shoot 4K video, which is revolutionary for smartphones. And here's the camera app. So here you can just see my screen. Let's just turn the front camera on. So here you can see my Canon 100D actually, and there you go. It looks quite nice. You might not be able to see it properly, but here we go. It doesn't focus on the front camera much, but let's just switch it back. And I actually took some shots earlier, well, 2 pictures, and they're coming onto the screen right now. So here we have the 2 shots quickly, and I'm putting them on the screen right now. And here you can see that the shots are quite nice and rich in detail. And this is just absolutely amazing for a 20.7 megapixel camera. And yeah, so also it shoots in 4K like I've shown. So all you have to do to shoot in 4K is go into this, where it asks you to do different modes. So you can do superior auto, manual, 4K, time shift, background defocus, AR effect, creative effect, vine, info eye, time shift burst, social live, and sweep panorama. So we'll just go into 4K video, and here we go, we're in 4K video, and this is amazingly good. However, you'll only be able to see true 4K if you're on a 4K monitor. And you do have torch in this, so you can, while filming, have your torch on, which is quite cool, because you don't usually get to do that with other phones and so on. And you can also adjust other settings, which is quite sick. And yeah, I'm just very impressed by this phone. And for an improvement, I think they could do better speakers, because the speakers aren't that great, although it's a waterproof phone, so you have to kind of take that into consideration. Otherwise, I'd highly recommend this. The battery life is good, it's fast, it'll do you good for gaming, social stuff, even business stuff. And you can buy it in the link below in the description. Both links to Vodafone, Red 4G if you choose to buy it there, or SIM free on Amazon. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a comment below, subscribe and like the video. I would like to thank Vodafone UK once again for sending this out to me for review. Wouldn't be possible without them. This is Mahel here with Tech from Their Perspective, reviewing the Sony XPERIA Z2 smartphone, and I'm out. Peace.